What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely incredible day. I know I am. If you are, press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. Humanity will be put on a ship where we don't have any physical activity and slowly turn into gelatinous fat things until a robot romance slowly but surely recreates humanity and puts us back on Earth. Anyways, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the most spoiled people I ever dealt with while going to school, alright? Like, I went to a school with a lot of bougie kids. I've told the story before about a girl who literally cried over getting a BMW, alright? Like, that's the area of kids that I went to school with. So, basically, most kids that I went to school with were the type of people that would be like, my dad's so rich, so therefore I'm better than you. Like, that was honestly most of the people that I went to school with. And because of that, I have some pretty cringy stories of kids thinking that somehow their dad's money makes them impervious to getting in trouble. Like, I'll have you know that my dad is rich, which means I'm allowed to punch your teacher in the face and steal her Volkswagen and drive it to Nantucket. Like, that's what honestly a lot of kids in my school were like, and this is going to be one of the worst ones I ever experienced. So there was this girl who I'm going to name Clarissa for the purpose of the stories, because that just sounds like a girl who's going to slap you with $100 bills while singing the national anthem. And you know, she was a pretty unbearable, spoiled kid. I don't know what her dad did, but let's just say they had stupid money, okay? They had the type of money where if you died and your brain cells had no more purpose, but you were somehow able to still eat and drink, you would still be richer than 99% of people, all right? And she knew it. And like, you know, money's dope and all, don't get me wrong, but it's not a personality trait, okay? Like, being rich is not a personality, let's be honest here, but apparently to this girl it was. And she kind of thought that she could get away with whatever because her parents did a lot of stuff for the school, like, I mean, cool, you know, you helped out the school a lot, good for you, but that doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want. So, we had a class together, and her and the teacher weren't exactly the best of friends because Clarissa had a know-it-all attitude and thought she was better than everyone, and my teacher just didn't really like to put up with that, alright? So, that's a little bit of the backstory. So, one day, we're sitting in class, and our teacher's like, alright, kids, so, we're gonna be writing paragraphs about, I don't even remember what we were reading. Something about what we were reading and what the author is, like, trying to imply, you know? Like, not all meanings are on the surface. Sometimes things are deeper. Which, don't get me wrong, is a pretty stupid lesson. Like, sometimes the author just wanted the curtains to be blue, okay? It doesn't mean that they were signifying the depression of locking out all sunshine from their life. Like, maybe the curtains were just blue. We can just call the curtains blue. But whatever, our English teacher wanted us to write paragraphs about some minuscule stuff in a book that nobody really cared about. And I mean, even though I didn't really care about it, the teacher told us to do the assignment. It's what they want us to do. And there's no point trying to fight with the teacher about, do I have to actually do the assignment? Like, yeah, they assigned it. Shockingly, even if you think it's stupid, the teacher is still in charge and you have to do the assignment. There's really not much you can do to get out of the situation. But Clarissa didn't take it that way. No. Clarissa decided that she was going to fight with the teacher to know tomorrow, except she didn't go about it a very clever way. Instead of being like, excuse me, teacher, can you please explain why it's significant for us to relay every single thing the author wrote into something deeper? Like, isn't it possible that the author didn't exactly have a deep intention for everything they wrote? Yeah, instead of saying it like that and having a logical argument as to why this assignment might be a little stupid, Clarissa just like snorted almost like a pig, okay, like Miss Piggy, like and was like, I'm not doing this stupid assignment, which you know, just pissed off the teacher, and I don't blame her, okay? Like, you already got to deal with enough stuff as a teacher. The last thing you need is Clarissa up in your face like, this is stupid. Okay, Clarissa, I agree, it is very stupid, don't get me wrong. Teachers just trying to do their job, bro. Like, they're not sitting here trying to make our lives miserable. The school district tells them what they have to teach us. They're just trying to do their job, and arguing with them and trying to, like, make them feel bad about it just makes you kind of look like a miserable person. But whatever. She's just being rude to the teacher. Except, you know, our teacher was just not in the mood to deal with it. Usually our teacher was a super chill, nice person. But I don't know what happened to her coffee this morning. I don't know if a dog happened to do the one-legged T-pose and drop a little bit of liquid in her coffee or what. But she was in a terrible mood. So here we are in the middle of class with two women, both of which are not going to back down at all. Very pissed off at each other. Like, on the verge of a screaming match over some stupid assignment. And basically the teacher responded to Clarissa being like, I'm not going to do the assignment as, well then I'll fail you for the year, Clarissa. Like, fine, if you don't want to do the assignment, then I guess you don't want credit for the class. Which I don't really think the teacher could do, okay? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think the teacher really had the authority to fail a kid in the entire class because they didn't want to do an assignment. I don't think that's how it went. But Clarissa, instead of, you know, being like, oh, you can't do that, decided to say, well, it's not my fault that you're an idiot who has a terrible job and no future ahead of you. Like, sorry that your life is so miserable. Which, you know, someone has to be teachers, okay? And I think teachers do have a really, really difficult job, and I don't think they're wasting their lives and can't do anything better. Like, they're choosing to be a teacher to teach you how to exist. Like, I've had my beef with teachers, but saying that a teacher has no life and no future and sucks definitely is not a good way to get your point across, and it just makes you look like a spoiled brat, super out of touch with reality, you know? And our teacher obviously is defending herself, which I don't blame her for. If some preppy kid started calling me a waste of life because I wanted to be a teacher and waste my time teaching them, I would be pretty pissed too. Like, that would definitely rub me the wrong way. And she starts telling Clarissa how, you know, well, maybe if you actually had any semblance of intelligence, this wouldn't be such a hard assignment. Like, maybe if you didn't just go around flexing your dad's money all the time, there wouldn't be any issues, which was kind of inappropriate for a teacher to say, but at the same time, sometimes the truth hurts, you know? Like, sometimes when you get a truth bomb dropped on you, it stings a little bit. So Clarissa, you know, getting a little upset that the truth was being said, that she was being outed as a spoiled brat who does nothing but flex her dad's money, doubled down and went for the ultimate kill shot. So Clarissa says, well, haha, at least my dad loves me. And we didn't know this at the time. I don't know if Clarissa knew this. I'm hoping she didn't, because I don't want to believe anyone is that bad of a person. But our teacher's dad had passed away like 2 months before, which obviously causes the world's greatest, like, what did you just say? Like, are you kidding me? And she says, Clarissa, get out of my class, go to the principal's office immediately. Which, to be fair, if your dad just passed away and somebody is like, at least my dad loves me, you should kind of go to the principal's office. Like, at least get apart, okay? Like, I hope Clarissa didn't know that her dad had just passed away, okay? But, like, you never know. Sometimes people say really mean things when they're angry, especially women. I don't know what it is about you guys, but you guys just like to throw out, like, the big guns, okay? Like, I'll be arguing with a girl about, like, stop signs, and I'll be like, you know, I just think stop signs are important for traffic. And they're like, yeah, this is why your dad doesn't love you, Ryan. And I'm like, all right, okay. Like, I realize this has escalated past my point. Women, I don't know why you do that, but I know you guys do. So Clarissa refuses to get out of the class and is sitting in the chair. And the teacher is getting increasingly annoyed and is like, I don't want to see you right now. Please leave the classroom before I have to call a hall monitor. And Clarissa at this point has decided that she's just going to send it and get in as much trouble as humanly possible. Because the next thing she does is, she was a bit of a Visco girl and she has this iced coffee on her desk. She picks up the iced coffee and hurls it at the teacher. Like, hurls it. I'm talking MLB AAA baseball pitcher status, all right? 86 mile per hour fastball. If this was Wii baseball, she would definitely have the sparkly bat because she was going pro. So she hucks this iced coffee at the teacher's head. And I don't know how our teacher had cat-like reflexes and dodged it. Maybe it was the heightened senses of being under attack by a spoiled rich girl. She, like, ducks it and it smacks against the whiteboard and just pops everywhere. And up to this point, the class was being a little bit rowdy, kind of like, ooh, oh. But as soon as she threw the iced coffee at the teacher, it just goes dead silent. Like, everyone's like, oh, this is going down. Like, this is going down. This is something that we did not expect to go down on this day. Like, I'm sitting here trying to write some paragraphs, all right? I didn't expect iced coffee baseball to start breaking out in the middle of an English lesson, all right? It was not something I was ever prepared for, and I hope you guys can understand why I wasn't prepared for it. So at this point, the teacher's had enough. She goes, that's it. I'm calling security. And we had, like, this security guard that would come around. I don't really know what he was securing because he looked like the only thing he liked securing was bags of Krispy Kreme donuts into his mouth. But, like, he walks up and he tells Clarissa to, like, come with him. And she has this smirk on her face because everybody kind of knew that she wasn't going to get in any trouble. Like I said, she kind of, like, did whatever she wanted. And sure enough, she didn't really get in trouble. The school was just like, we understand that emotions get the best of people sometimes. And like I said, I don't think the teacher should have been, like, flaming the student back. But at the same time, if you dish it out, you got to be able to take it. And Clarissa was dishing it out 100%. And, you know, basically because her dad was who her dad was, she didn't really get in trouble. And, yeah. Regardless, we started knowing the incident around the school as the iced coffee incident because no one is ever prepared for iced coffee baseball that early in the morning. You know, there was still ice in the coffee. Like, this was a pretty early event in the morning, guys. And the rest of the day was full of stories about how everybody thought that the teacher was going to throw hands with Clarissa, which honestly, kudos to the teacher for not. I feel like if I was a teacher and some kid threw iced coffee at me, I would definitely be apt to throwing hands. I'd be like, you know what? I don't really care if I lose my teaching license. This is worth it. You threw coffee at me. 1v1 me, no scopes only on the playground. But yeah, Clarissa, if you're watching this, I bet you're probably still a bad person who makes fun of people's dads dying, which is a fat yikes. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. If you enjoyed, if you didn't, all that good stuff. I, of course, always love to see some feedback. Today's notification shout out goes to the one, the only, the absolutely indestructible, and sometimes handsome Leo McGrath. Big shout out to you for having on notifications. If you want a notification shout out, all you got to do is send me proof of you having notifications on my Instagram at Scrubby, and I shout somebody out every day. But on that note, I'm going to go get some iced coffee so I can throw it at somebody. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Don't get anyone pregnant, and if you do, make sure your kid's not going to end up like Clarissa, guys. Nobody likes a Clarissa. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with another video. I'm out. Peace.
Stay hydrated.